are going to pick up later on this afternoon, but mostly for some of our valley spots, deserts and mountains. Now, right now, though, we are looking at some of those winds really pushing about 15 miles per hour near Malibu, 5-mile-per-hour winds to Calm inland, and then you're seeing Palmdale to Wrightwood with 16-mile-per-hour winds, Calm in Palm Springs, but picking up later on this afternoon. Take a look at this as you see about 30 to 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts pushing through Palmdale, Wrightwood, and then around the Big Bear area where we're seeing that lake fire near Silverwood Lake. You could expect to see some of those winds also picking up, so a little dangerous there. Some dry conditions, not good when it comes to fanning those flames. Let's take a look at what we can expect through the week. We are looking just offshore at a trough. Right now, though, the high pressure is in place, keeping us sunny and warm. Today, expected to be the warmest day of the week. Those mid-80s expected to mid-70s in San Diego. Then we see a bit of a shift as we'll get every day about 2 to 4 degrees cooler for some spots, and a zonal flow makes its way onshore, keeping our temperatures consistent from about Friday and into the weekend in those upper 70s. We'll finally start to see some temperatures right around or slightly below average, I should say, this time of year as we move toward next weekend. 111 in Palm Springs for the high today, 100 in San Bernardino, mid-80s in Mission Viejo. We're looking at mid-90s in Covina with almost 90 degrees in Glendale today, 93 in Encino, 84 degrees there in Thousand Oaks if you're there, 70 Ventura, 104 in Bakersfield. Over the next couple of days, as I mentioned, every day we start to drop a degree or two as we move from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We're dropping down to the low 80s. Cooler days of the week here moving into Thursday and Friday. We'll get those morning clouds continuing with some sunshine throughout the afternoon hours. Overnight lows not too bad in those low 60s. Now, as we take a look at the valley and IE spots, mid 90s expected today to low 90s as we move from Tuesday to Wednesday. Upper 80s begin on Thursday, mid 80s for your 4th of July. For our beaches, we'll be looking at those mid 70s expected. Again, morning clouds and fog. Expect that pretty much every day of the week. We'll drop down into those low 70s as we move toward the following weekend. For our mountains and Big Bear, you're going to start off with some of that sunshine, be warm today, low 80s pretty much the entire of the week, but take a look at the winds. We're going to expect to see some of these winds picking up for the next few days. Upwards of 25 to 30 miles per hour could be dangerous when it comes to potential for fire outbreaks. We will see that sunshine, though, continuing on into the following weekend. Now, for the deserts, we're looking at mid to upper 90s expected pretty much the entirety of the week. Lancaster, Palmdale, you'll be very warm with overnight lows in the